Hello everybody and welcome. This is the first video of my trip here in the Model X. I'm going to a convention, and from the convention I'm heading to Wyoming. Going to be pulling a 4 by 8 foot U-Haul trailer behind the Model X, some 1,600 miles. Heading over to get the trailer now. Yes sir, we're going to hook up the trailer. A couple of them, I guess I get a better one. See if we can get lined up here so I can get out of here. Let's see, we'll get in at an angle here and see if we can do this without killing this guy. All right, let's see here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now we're good. I am ready to go. The 4x8 trailer is hooked up to the Model X. This is a newer style 4x8. If you recall from my previous videos, one I drove was really a kind of an old thing. This is a current model. Has a better ball hitch mount. Thing I had to do is I had to buy I'm not sure what you call it. It's an added chain link. I'll show you here in a little bit exactly what's involved in hooking up the safety chains, knowing that when we charge, we'll probably have to disconnect this thing. I want to make sure that I can easily get it on and off. Okay, tires are pumped up, trailer's in good shape. Let's go. In the Model X, the trailer hitch hangs down. However, the place where the safety chains hook up are up inside of a hatch. And to reach inside and hook them and unhook them all the time, my plan is I will use this, get a short length of chain, let that hang out, and then I can easily hook up the safety chain. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Let's head on down the road and see how this thing tows. Just getting ready to leave the U-Haul lot. I reset and set a bunch of the trips. This one will be the total trip. That'll be up to Wyoming via Pigeon Forge and home. And this one will show the daily leg. Each day I'll reset this and we'll show the distance traveled. Trailer looks like it's riding just fine. Trailer rattling around a little bit, but that's normal. Without any weight inside of the trailer, it's going to rattle around. Underneath the back of the Model X is the safety chain thing right here. And there's another one right over here, okay? Now, with the safety chains that come with this U-Haul trailer, as you can see, they're pretty darn big. So to put them on, you gotta reach up here and hook them. But to hook the retainer, which is this rubber piece, you actually have to slide the rubber piece back down. Then you gotta go and hook it on. Then you gotta go and pull this rubber piece over, doing this with one hand, and the rubber piece then secures the chain, right? It's okay, but there's a better way. So I bought these links. I'm not sure what they're called. I bought the stainless ones. I'm going to hook the stainless on here. Then I'm going to tighten up the screw here. But it adds a link like that. It adds a link to here. Now that link hangs down. Now when you want to hook your trailer on, you essentially drop the safety chain on, swing the rubber thing around. Let me switch hands here. So then you just pull it up, it's on, these aren't going to come off, and you're done. So I bought 2 of these stainless links. I'll put them on each side, making the trailer easily to come on and off. And your first thing is, oh wow, why do you got to take them on and off? Well, the reality is depending on where I'm charging the Model X here, there may be a pull-in spot or not. If there's not, I'll go ahead and stop. I'll put a floor jack underneath the tongue. I'll show you that here in a little while. And you pick it up, and because it's going to be extremely heavy, 60% of the trailer weight, which is right around 1,000 pounds, will be loaded forward of the back wheels. That'll put, I don't know, 300 or 400 pounds on the tongue. Something you really can't pick up, nor if you can, you don't want to. So I'll jack it up. We'll do a quick disconnect. So when I get to the supercharger, if I have to pull the trailer, I simply grab this rubber retainer and pull it down, unhook it from my link, and we're all done. I then disconnect the trailer and charge the car and reverse the procedure. Today is the test. The trailer is absolutely full. Actually not. There's room in here, which we may stick something in here. Over here, it's pretty darn full. And it's full all the way up to the back door. Today, Greg's with me, and we're going to hook this up to the Model X and take it for a drive just to see how it rides. We'll confirm that our 1,600 mile trip to Wyoming will be a good one. So let's pack this up and get down the road for a test. All right, let's see if we can close it. Yeah, I think so. So you got to do this with one hand. I'll hold that. Yeah, look at that. That thing closed no trouble. All right, we've now hooked up the loaded trailer to the Model X. We're all hooked up, ready to go. Chocks are out, and let's get down the road. We've just checked the pressure of the U-Haul tires. Go U-Haul! 32 pounds in one side and 47 in the other. Tires are supposed to be at 65 cold. So strike one, U-Haul. I hope you do better. Okay, tires are pressurized in the trailer. The car is ready to go. Let's reset the trip meters now. We're starting today's trip at 224 miles of range. We're out here on the 2-lane headed up to the highway. It's Highway 74. Just getting on the highway here. Going easy on the throttle. Now, when you're pulling a trailer, you can't use auto steer, so we'll just set this for cruise control at our magic 65 miles an hour. Speed limit 70 here. All right, now on Highway 74, let's look at our data here. Got 13 minutes duration. We're averaging 374, which is amazing. We're going to go down about 30 miles and then back, maybe not quite 30. Let's have a look at our progress so far. 13.2 miles. We've been doing this 18 minutes, and we've been using 423 watt hours per mile average. We're up and down here on the highway, but so far so good. If we look over here, you can see the average is 467. And like I say, we're going up and down on a kind of a rolling hills thing here for a little while. Seems real stable. I had to pass a guy at 70 and trailer's just fine. It's riding fine. But we're going to run all the way to our normal turnaround point and do some testing. This is our exit here. It's the cliffside exit. We'll get off here, as you can see on the map there. We get off here, loop around, and head back down Highway 74. Just get right back on here. All right, we're back on Highway 74 now, westbound. Currently averaging 530 here on the meter, and we've driven 29 miles so far, and this indicates 472 watt hours used. We're getting off Highway 74 here now in Columbus. We'll loop around and we'll take a quick look at the actual amount of energy used here in a second once I get out of this turn. All right, I've arrived home. Here's the final stats: 63 miles driven, 30 kilowatt hours used at an average of 475, pulling this 4x4x8 U-Haul trailer. I think we'll do just fine. We'll have to dial it in as we drive along. This will be part 1. Be sure to stay tuned for part 2, and it should be a good adventure. And then we're headed to Wyoming come Sunday, all the way with the trailer. That should be yet another adventure. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you very much for watching. Look for me in this upcoming trip. It should be quite the adventure with the Model X pulling the U-Haul trailer. I'll look for you in the next video, and take care.